Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And today is the day. I am very, very excited about this. Today is the huge November book club announcement. I am so excited. I have everything queued up right here on my phone. I was doing some kind of last minute adjustments for Peter's book club. I was like, okay, it was between like 3 books and then I had narrowed it down to 2. And then between yesterday and today, I kept on going back and forth between the book that I was going to pick because one of the books doesn't come out until October 29th. And I was like, you know what? Let's all read a brand new book together over for Peter's book club like it's somewhere else. It's over there. It's over there in the corner. For Peter's book club for November. So the book that I'm picking for Peter's book club actually does not come out until October 29th. But we're going to get to that in just a second. So very, very excited. I have all kinds of announcements for you guys. So first I want to talk about the True Crime Book Club. And I want to get in here really, really quick because I have to make sure, I have to fact check. Hold on a second. Okay. So we are going to do the live stream. And we are going to do the live stream on the 10th of November, Sunday the 10th of November, is the next live stream for a True Crime Book Club. And in that live stream, we will be discussing the September and October books for True Crime Book Club. And then we should be all caught up. We will also be talking about the September, I have all these different like notes. I have like all my book club books written down. We will also be talking about the September and the October True Crime documentaries that we're watching. Because if you're new to our new announcement over here, we are now picking a True Crime documentary to watch every month as well as reading a book. So all these announcements will be up in the Facebook group. If you want to join the Facebook group, we want to join the True Crime Book Club. All the links are below. It's just you go to the Facebook group, you answer 3 questions, and then you're in. All the live streams are off of the Facebook group. So the next live stream will be Sunday, November 10th. Did I say October 10th? Sunday, November 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and it will be from the Facebook group. And we will be discussing the books College Girl Missing and Betting on Lefty, and the 2 documentaries that we will be reading, and those are all, the announcements are over those, and the book covers and everything are over there in the book club. And the 2 documentaries that we will be covering is Taken Together, which we discussed a little bit in the last live stream, and we will also be watching The Real Murders of Elm Street, or we will also be talking about The Real Murders of Elm Street, okay? So that is in the November 10th book club. I'm really excited about that. We've had so much fun with the book clubs. So the November one, we will be completely caught up, which means that we will, because that will be for the September and October books. So when we meet again in December, it will be for the November book, and when we meet in January, it'll be for the December books, okay? So we will be caught up. We were doing, 2 a month for a while to get caught up. So this next one, we will be completely caught up after that. Even if you haven't read the books and you're part of the book club, even if you haven't read the books, just come over. We talk a lot about all different kinds of books. It's real fun. I mean, we talk about the true crime and stuff like that, but we talk about anything you can guest over there. You can talk about whatever kind of favorite book you're reading. Just come over and hang out with us. It's a fun Sunday afternoon. We have a really good time. It lasts about an hour and 15 minutes every single time. We have a good time doing it. Okay, so that brings me to, are you ready? Now, I'm going back and forth between like Goodreads, Audible, and my screenshots, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a second. Okay, so the book that we are reading, hold on just a second, for a True Crime Book Club is called The Devil Behind the Badge. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Oh shit, okay, wait, I have to do this. Okay, so, you know what? I'm just gonna have to go out of this. Okay, it's called, hold on, pulling it up. This is the messiest video ever. Okay, it's hard to have receipts for 3 books. The Devil Behind, I'm putting it in here, The Badge. Okay, so this is actually, I think, a newer book. I saw it on a list of best true crime books for 2024. And it came out August 6th of 2024, so it's rather new. And it is on Audible, 10 hours and 27 minutes. The Devil Behind the Bridge, the horrifying 12 days of the Border Patrol serial killer, and it is by Rick Gervais. And this is the very long synopsis to it. Are you ready? Okay. The shocking true crime story of a U.S. Border Patrol agent turned serial killer. The 4 sex workers from whom he mercilessly killed, and the upended border town of Laredo where the heinous crimes occurred. 12 days is all it took. Melissa Ramirez, Claudine and Laura, Giselda Hernandez, and Janelle Ortiz were 4 marginalized women striving to make ends meet as sex workers. They looked out for one another, but they would soon share a connection that none of them could have imagined. When Melissa was found dead, the other 3 women were on edge, but assumed they were safe. 12 days later, they too were dead, and police had detained an unlikely suspect, Juan David Ortiz, a 10-year veteran of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, where he carried a badge, a service revolver, and was entrusted to protect the community in which he eventually killed. From September 3rd through September 15th of 2018, Ortiz, a husband and doting father to 3 children, lured his victims into his white Dodge truck and drove them to the outskirts of town, where he violently executed them. You know what? I think there's a true crime documentary that's coming out about this. Leaving them dead or dying on the sides of dark rural roads. In this fast-paced, electrifying TikTok Pulitzer Prize-winning USA Today, journalist Rick Gervais tells the gripping story of the 4 murders that took the small border town of Laredo and the quest to unmask a cold, calculated killer who is hiding in plain sight. The devil behind the bridge is also a deeply human portrayal of the 4 lives lost. That's what we love. We love victims that are paid homage in the book. The devil behind the badge is also a deeply human portrait of the 4 lives lost in an attempt to uncover what motivated Ortiz's descent into darkness. Along the way, it raises serious questions about the border crisis, the abuse of law enforcement, and the challenges of a federal agency to police its own ranks. And then it goes in here and says all this kind of stuff about it. So it is a ranking on Audible of 4.5 out of 5, but that only has 11 reviews on it. So there's that. Okay, and then the true crime documentary that we are picking for November, I think I'm going to watch it tonight, actually. I'm very excited about this. It actually just came out tonight. It was on before. I think it was on something else, but now it just came over to Peacock. I just saw it tonight. I got the email from Peacock, and they're like, new true crime. And I looked, and it was this documentary. Now, I mentioned this to Mel a while ago, and Mel said, she was like, oh, I've been following that case for a long time. I think she listened to the podcast or something. So the other day, I was actually in my vlog, and I was like looking through stuff that I wanted to watch, because I made a list for my Peter Watches TV channel of all the October shows that I was going to watch, and I knew this one was coming out. I thought it came out, I guess it is the 22nd. It came out on the 22nd. I thought maybe the 23rd. But anyway, the documentary that we are watching for this month is called, hold on a second, I have it pulled up, Family Secrets, The Disappearance of Alyssa Turney. Family Secrets, The Disappearance of Alyssa Turney. It's a 2024 documentary. It came out just today. It's an hour and 25 minutes. Viral sensation Sarah Turney examines her tumultuous childhood to deconstruct the truth about her suspicions that her dad killed her sister, Alyssa. It's supposed to be fantastic. Mel said she's been following the story for a very, very long time, so I'm really excited to watch this show, and then we will be covering that as well. Because we're covering 2 books for the next live stream, we'll probably dedicate like half of the live stream to the books and half the live streams to the true crime documentaries. And then going forward, half the live stream will be dedicated to the book and half the live stream will be dedicated to the true crime documentary. Unless people just get real talkative about the book or the true crime documentary. And, you know, it's so casual over there. It's so casual. You know, bring your green bean casserole, bring your potato chips and dip, bring your cup of coffee, sit down, bring your glass of wine if you imbibe, you know, whatever. Just hang out with it. Bring your juice box, you know, bring a cup of tea and your books, and we're just going to hang out over there. It'll be so much fun. So that is, so the true crime documentary for November is Family Secrets, The Disappearance of Alyssa Turney. So it just came out tonight on Peacock, or today on Peacock. So I'm very, very excited about that. So that's the book and the true crime documentary for a true crime book club for the month of November. I'm like, I almost said for Peter's book club, for Peter Likes Book. Okay. That's the book. Okay, so let's go back in here for a second. So the book is The Devil Behind the Badge, The Horrifying 12 Days of the Border Patrol Serial Killer, and it is by Rick Gervais, and that announcement will be in the True Crime Book Club on Facebook. She'll have the poster up there and everything, or the cover of it. You guys can go over there and see it. And then the True Crime documentary, which she'll probably put up over there as well, is Family Secrets, The Disappearance of Alyssa Turney. Okay, and that came out tonight on Peacock, or today on Peacock. Whew. Okay, so that brings me to Peter's Book Club. And what is the book for Peter's Book Club? Okay, so I went back and forth about this. Now, we did cozy mysteries for a while. We did thrillers for a while. Some people like the cozy mysteries. Some people like the thrillers. But I have to say, overall, when I took a poll, it seemed like more people really like the thrillers. I think it kind of takes a unique person to really like a cozy mystery. Some people think cozy mysteries are completely cheesy, and I totally understand that. I think when I started reading cozy mysteries, I just was like, these are completely cheesy, you know? Because I love a good thriller, a good concocted thriller. I feel like I read so many of them that at this point, if it's just even kind of a little bit off, I watch so many thrillers too, that if it's just like something's a little bit off, I'm just kind of like, no, this is bad, this is trash. So I'm very critical of my thrillers, and I think, to be honest with you, the cozy mysteries have really screwed it for me, because when I started reading cozy mysteries, I just was like, I don't really think I can get down with all this. But this is the thing. I think for a long time, I really wanted to like read something that like I just couldn't stop reading, or that I was so into the story or the thriller, or that it was an important book to read. And cozy mysteries, no, we're not reading a cozy mystery for November, but I'm just telling you how I feel about this. I'm very defensive of my cozy mysteries. But you know, I started reading it, and what I realized was I had read so many important books in my life, and I will continue to when they come up, you know? And I have read so many complex thrillers, and I will continue to. But the thing about the thrillers that I just like, a thriller that I can't put down, there's nothing like finding a cozy mystery series where you cannot wait to read the next one, to rejoin your friends that you met in the last one. And that's kind of what a cozy mystery series is to me. It's just like this neighborhood that I live in, you know? It's just, it's cozy but mysterious at the same time, and I love it so much, you know? But no, I did not pick a cozy mystery for this month. I actually had an entirely different book picked out. Well, it was going back and forth between two, but I think I might save that for December, so I'm not going to tell you what that is. But the book for, are you ready for this? The book for November, it's not even out yet, is, and I haven't even purchased it yet, it's actually on my wish list, is The Blue Hour. Never heard of it? It's by Paula Hawkins. Paula Hawkins, who wrote The Girl on the Train, which was probably one of the books that got me reinterested in, I can remember at that time, it got me reinterested in reading thrillers again. Paula Hawkins, The Girl on the Train, and then the movie. The book was 100 times so much better. I've read, I think, everything by Paula Hawkins now. But at that time, I think it was like within that year or two was when I was just reading, like, I read that one that they, Behind Her Eyes or whatever they turn into the TV series. I read like a bunch of, like, I think A.J. Finn's The Woman in the Window, because I kept on getting The Girl on the Train, The Woman in the Window, so confused. I read all these thrillers within that year, and like every single thriller that I read was so fantastic. And they all started with Paula Hawkins and The Girl on the Train. I mean, it didn't all start there, but like for me, that journey started. So here we go. And this comes out on October 29th. Here, I'm going to pre-order it right now. I just pre-ordered it, so I will, oh my god, it's narrated by Gemma Whalen, who is like one of my favorite narrators on here. Okay, that's awesome. Summary. The best Paula Hawkins yet by a tense and haunting mile. Says Lee Child. That's a huge endorsement. Oh my god, this was Peter's book club book for September, or for August. An atmospheric, which I'm finishing still. An atmospheric, stylish, a puzzle book of a thriller. Truly exceptional, says Liz Moore, New York Times bestselling author of The God of the Woods. Okay, it goes on and on, always. Okay. The propulsive and powerful new novel from the #1 New York Times bestselling author of The Girl on the Train. Welcome to Eris, an island with only one house, one inhabitant, one way out, unreachable from the Scottish mainland for 12 hours each day. Once home to Vanessa, a famous artist whose notoriously unfaithful husband disappeared 20 years ago. Now home to Grace, a solitary creature of the tides, content in her own isolation. But when a shocking discovery is made in an art gallery far away in London, a visitor comes calling, and the secrets of Eris threaten to emerge. A masterful novel. This sounds so good for November, doesn't it? Oh my god. A masterful, I mean, you can just see it, you know, like this island, and this, like, the crashing waves. Okay. A masterful novel that is as compelling, with a hot cup of coffee or tea. Okay. Blanket around you. All right. A candle lit. You get it. Okay. Lights dimmed. A masterful novel that is as compelling as it is unsettling. The Blue Hour recalls the sophisticated suspense of Shirley Jackson and Patricia Highsmith, two of my favorites, and cements Hawkins' place among the very best of her most nuanced and stylish storytellers. Shirley Jackson, you know, The Lottery, and I got another one of her books this summer, and I think it's called We Always Lived Here or something like that. I've never read that one. Is it We Always Lived Here? Or that was Peter's book club for September. No, We Live in the Castle or something like that. And then Patricia Highsmith that wrote the Talon and Mr. Ripley books. Oh my god. Atmospheric and marvelously twisted, reminiscent of Du Maurier, Art Islands, Missing Spouses. A masterpiece, gorgeous and chilling, says Sherry Lapina. Oh, I like Sherry Lapina as well. Okay, so on Audible, it's 10 hours and 16 minutes. It's not that long of a book, and it comes out October 29th. So you can go and pre-order it today, or you can put in your order for the library. That's the book for Peter's Book Club. Those are all the book announcements. I can't believe I made it through all the receipts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going to read along with us, or with me, or with us for the True Crime Book Club. Don't forget to join us November 10th for the next True Crime live stream. Mel will be posting that in the Facebook group as well. And then, is there anything else? If you guys want me to pick a cozy mystery for December, I think I might do that. I think I might pick a cozy mystery for December. We'll see. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, no, you know what? I have a great Christmas thriller, I think. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.